Um, yeah, I think Kyogre could be a good other option. Togekiss is a little tricky because if you have it in a bad matchup, there's just not much you can do. But I think Kyogre is pretty strong too, especially with a lot of people using Rhyperior. Um, and and I think potentially as a closer too, you could potentially get to a Blizzard and take out Dialgas as well. Um, so let's see how the other three play, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, so you said you're fairly newer to PvP.
Yes, I think I've been playing only after Niantic started this new format with the Go Battle League. So I played a
Okay,
little at the preseason, and then
gotcha.
I I started playing at Master League with at Master League. Yes.
Yeah. Um, that's awesome. I mean, you have a lot of things powered up for it too, so I think it'll be good.
Yes, I started playing with this team,
Okay.
and then I changed it to this one.
Yeah. That's a solid lineup too.
Mhm.
Um, so you usually lead with Giratina?
Yes, I have problems when we have a Togekiss,
Mhm.
then or a Dragonite. When I have both of them, I'm going with Dialga.
Yeah.
I'm swapping to Dialga, and sometimes worse, but the majority of the time, no, not.
Right. Yeah. I think let's see how this team plays out and then there's pros and cons to every lineup. I think if you kind of start running into a wall, try switching in Melmetal to lead and
Hmm.
then Giratina as a switch in. And mostly because for Melmetal, if you have a matchup, let's say if it's like Snorlax or Dialga in the lead or Metagross, stuff like that. Like you can throw superpowers and then switch out, and that way you'll get
Hmm.
rid of the debuff. Versus if you switch in the Melmetal, if you like switch in a Melmetal into let's say like a Snorlax and you take out the Snorlax with superpowers, whatever comes in next can just farm down your Melmetal and you won't be able to do much with it
Hmm.
because you won't be able to threaten the next thing because you're debuffed, right? So
Okay. Hmm.
um, but yeah, I think if you were to go Melmetal lead and then Giratina uh Origin safe swap, probably worst case scenario is Snorlax for you, and then it would be probably Togekiss. Um,
Hmm.
Snorlax Snorlax is a little tricky with the moves that you have. Have you run into well, I guess it's not as big of an issue for you because you have in the lead, so you could swap it out, right? If you run
Hmm.
into a Snorlax.
Yes.
Um,
When Snorlax appears, I change to Melmetal in order to try to superpower him.
right.
But mhm,
Yeah, I think it's okay with your moveset in the lead because
mhm,
if you were to safe swap Giratina, it might be
mhm.
good to have Dragon Pulse actually as the second move instead of
Ah,
Farming.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Dragon
We
Pulse is
can.
actually pretty scary for Snorlax. I as someone that used Snorlax, if you're not
Hmm.
running Earthquake, um, there's a lot of situations where Giratina can actually beat your Snorlax. So
Hmm.
your Giratina can beat their Snorlax. So um, having that Dragon Pulse is actually pretty good. It just you won't be able to bait as much, but that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I mean with the Omnis Wind stat changes it's not as strong anyway with Omnis Wind, so
Hmm.
it's not a
Hmm.
big deal there. But yeah, that's awesome though.
Okay.
How do you like PvP stuff so far in Go Battle League?
I like it a lot. I think this format, the format that the people uses out of Pokemon Go, I think it's better when you have six Pokemon to in order to choose three.
Uh-huh.
But I think they have made time constraints and they don't want to do this. But I think it's a product in change. They will make some adaptations. For example, next season they will have two leagues with unlimited CP, one without legendaries. So I think they will reach a better format in the future. But I'm very happy with this.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think yeah, that update earlier was really exciting to see too. And I think
Hmm.
I mean in some ways it's kind of nice that it's not the same format as Sylph too, because then you have like just kind of two very similar formats. I know there's a lot of issues with just going with three Pokemon blind without knowing what they are, but what your opponents bring. But I don't know. Some days I kind of look forward to that and just not having to think as much. But it's interesting. So have you tried the Sylph stuff yet? Or I know you said you're
Yes,
fairly
yes.
new to
Only this quarantine time, because now
right.
it's easier to go on the map and try some
Mhm.
tournaments. And I have tried some, but they play Great League. Great League is not my strength. Master League is not as well, but
Yeah.
Master League I'm more used with. But Great League for me is terrible. I need to study. I'm old. I'm 50 years old. I need to start slowly. Then the Master League meta is reduced, so I think it's easier for the beginners
Yeah.
to experiment. It's a expensive league, of course, because you need candy,
Mhm.
Stardust. But yeah, I think it's easier to play.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it seems like you have a lot of stuff invested. I figure you probably did a lot of raiding, right? Back before
Yes, yes.
Pokemon Device?
I don't have. I don't. I work the whole day, so the when my only time to play Pokemon Go is when I'm going to the work and going back to the work. So I
Okay.
have to pick up my kids at school.
Mhm.
So maybe if there's a raid on the way, I stop, do a raid or two, and go back to home. And later at night, I play my set of battles. And
Yeah.
I'm not a hardcore player. It's impossible.
Yeah. No, it's all good. I mean, like I said, you have like a lot more
Mhm.
better stuff than I do. So, especially in Master League. So I think you're doing good in that category. Yeah. Do your kids play too?
Yes, it was then they start to play. Usually in the beginning, my wife took them out to play,
Mhm.
and I was refusing to play because I don't know anything about Pokemon. Doesn't belong to my childhood.
Right.
So I don't know, and I refused to play a lot. But then it's a father's role. I went with them to play. Oh, this is interesting, and I start playing.
Yeah.
Then I make an account for me, but then they start to decrease the level of interest in the game, and I started to play with this account that
Mhm.
that was the one that my young kid played with, and I because the my older kid, he was advanced. He was 36, I don't know, and this one was at 29.
Mhm.
So I the account which was behind, and I was able to surpass it. But it was fun. It's right now it's a hobby. I think it's my main hobby.
Right. Yeah, no, that's so funny too, because I feel like I know quite a few people where they got into Pokemon Go because their kids started playing, and the kids usually lost interest, so they just took over their kids' accounts. Because I know
Yes,
multiple friends where their username's not even their name, it's usually their kids' names, that they just
yes,
started playing and got into it too.
yes,
So
yes. Pedro is the name of my younger kid.
yeah, yeah, it's I feel like
Yeah,
there's
lots of friends asked me to change. Oh, now you can change because I think in the beginning wasn't allowed to do this. Now it is.
right.
Oh no, I'm not changing. It's my son's name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hopefully he doesn't want the account back though, because he
No,
put so
no.
much stuff on it. So
I will give mine. No, it's interesting because
yeah.
these others account help with, for example, when you have old Pokemons to get, maybe when
Oh yeah.
they want to support on raids. Now you have raid remote, and I'm trying to convince them to help me
Mhm.
to raid, because raiding with 3 accounts is not easy.
Right, right, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I know some people, they carry, like, a tray around with 3 phones and stuff too at some
Yes, yes.
stuff. Yeah,
And
I
it's pretty demanding.
it is. Okay, cool.
Okay,
So, yeah, let's get started. I'll just watch your first 2 matches. I'll give you some feedback after every match, but I'll just take a look just to see, what you're working with and kind of your play style, and then we'll go from there. How
okay.
does Okay. Yep, let's just see.
I'm 2301 in the beginning.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good place to start.
Mhm.
Um, it'll be Yeah, so for anyone watching too, this is obviously Master League. Hmm. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Let me just try again and see. Hopefully they're not dodging. It's not. Yeah.
They saw the stream and Caleb's behind. No,
Yeah.
uh, this
Okay.
is tricky.
Yeah. Not a bad matchup, but
I hope I hit the excellence the whole night. How he went ahead of me?
yeah, he has your guillotine is 15 attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I think it was just random because it's technically a tie for both of you. Okay, yeah, exact tie.
I was too fast. I should have waited.
Oh, it's okay.
Bad mistake.
Yeah, no, this is not terrible because he's throwing the superpower first, so yours is going to do more damage. Because he's going to be debuffed. Yeah, it's not too bad. If he has a Dialga in the back, I think you have this. Let's see. Oh,
I should have waited.
that's okay. I think you still have this. Let's see how much this does. Oh, be a little close. I think you have it though. Yep, yep, yep. I think you're good. Uh,
I should have waited to press the Dragon Meteor.
yeah, just to get some. Oh, let's.
Uh, my goodness.
Yeah, so let's wait then. It's gonna. Oh, that's okay.
Yes, it was.
Okay, well, no, it's all good. All right, so it's a
Mhm.
close battle. So a few things. In the lead, because so if something good to note is looking at the CP of your opponent's Pokemon, especially in a mirror. So
Mhm.
I think they were probably running a perfect Giratina or close to it.
Mhm.
With that was also best buddied because their CP was a little higher than yours. But because you had 15
Mhm.
attack, um, every charge move would kind of be a flip of the coin on who gets priority. But as you can see, it didn't really matter in the end because you both got unless one of you got a boost, it wouldn't have mattered. I would say for that Giratina matchup, something worth doing is charging up to a Shadow Ball, and if you want to go with the Ominous Wind, still go with the Ominous Wind, but charge up to a Shadow Ball so they think that might be a Shadow Ball, right? Because
Okay.
sometimes your opponents might not shield if they know it's Ominous Wind. Your opponent actually did something similar where he would just they were just using Ominous Wind right away, and so in that situation, it wasn't tricky for you, but because you knew that it was ominous win every time, it's actually not a bad idea in the end for you to just let the last ominous win go without using your shield. So that way you'll have one shield and they'll have zero. Because I think I can't remember if you won that priority or not, but either way, that way you come in with Dialga, um, charge up a bunch of energy. They won't be able to. They likely won't be able to get to a Shadow Ball. You could just let the Ominous Wind go, the next one on your Dialga, and then not many things can take Draco Meteor from Dialga. Um,
Hmm.
so that way you'll be able to charge with Draco Meteor, drop a Draco Meteor on whatever they're coming in with. Unless it's like a Togekiss, then you just drop an Iron Head, and then you can swap out to Melmetal. Even though you don't have Switch advantage, you have one shield, and you'll be able to do a lot of damage with Dialga. So that might be something to think about next time in Giratina matchup.
Hmm.
Um, and then, uh, yeah, I think you could. I actually don't know the mechanics if you press a Pokemon going into it if they see it before you, or it's still simultaneous. But yeah, if you could probably wait a little bit on that for when you both tied. But I think I think you notice everything else there. Something you didn't know they had a Metagross in the back. Something you probably could have done as well is like tried to charge up to Draco Meteor or Iron Head or something, and then after they use their Melmetal, after they drop one superpower, you can use a charge move because then they'll take a lot more damage. But I think the way you played it was fine too, where you brought your Melmetal in. Um, in that matchup, it's worse for your opponent if you use superpower first because you end up doing more damage to him, right? Um, so that wasn't a bad thing that you lost that matchup. But I think you notice everything else too with charging up Dialga a little more before using Draco Meteor against Metagross because your defense or your attack will be weakened a little later. So your Dragon Breath will do a little more damage early on. Um,
Okay.
but I think overall that was a pretty solid first matchup. Let's go into the second one and kind of see how it plays out.
Okay.
I think I think you just Dragon Breath just a few more right before using Draco Meteor, that would have been a deciding factor right there.
Okay. This tip of looking the CP is important. I never did this.
Yeah, it's more so important for the mirror matchup, just to kind of, especially if you know yours isn't like a perfect best buddy. Because even if yours is perfect, okay, yeah, even if yours is perfect, if it's not best buddy, it's good to know.
Let's hope it's a surf.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yes.
likely surf. Hmm, interesting. where he has in the back. Maybe a Giratina in the back. Nope, Giratina. That's good. Oh, interesting.
I should have used Iron Head to bait him.
Yeah, but if he doesn't shield, then this is game over anyway. So they probably will shield. But...
Yes.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Great. That's good. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So a few things for that one. I would say Switch was good. So something for Kyogre's I do. Yeah, pretty much I always count Kyogre moves because it's if they land a blizzard on any of your dragons, it's gonna near one shot everything. So it takes 10 waterfalls to get to a blizzard. So if you're in a matchup where um they're like if it's Giratina or Dialga versus Kyogre, just if as long as you're not as long as they don't get to 10 straight waterfalls, you don't need a shield because it's going to resist the water damage, the surf damage, and it's going to resist thunder as well too if they have that instead. Some a lot of Kyogres might not even be running Blizzard, but they're going to pretend and trick you into thinking they have Blizzard. So I would say if they are building up to a blizzard, that's a good thing. That's a good time to shield. But sometimes they might not even have it. But yeah, sometimes people if they just use their charge moves really quickly, you'll know that there's no way it could be blizzard. And then Giratina and Dialga have really good matchups against Kyogre, so that's a good one to know.
Okay.
So you can save your shields. Um,
Okay.
and I think yeah, so it was hard to know exactly what he had in the back there, but I would say the moment that your opponent brought in swapped out the Kyogre for Dialga, because your opponent already had less health on the Dialga, you could just bring your Dialga in instead. Um, luckily he had a Giratina back, but let's say if he had a Melmetal in the back, or like a Heatran, then your Dialga would have a much harder matchup in the back. And so usually when an opponent does what they did, where they swap out a Kyogre, or like they're in a situation where they have switch advantage, they swap out, it's probably because they're scared of your Pokemon in the current situation. And so, um, I mean, luckily it worked out anyway. But it's someone might do that and they might have something weak to Giratina in the back. And so, if that's the case, you can just bring your Dialga. You had a shield advantage too, so you didn't have to worry about that.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's just something to note. But otherwise, I think he played it well. And if you're going to stick in that matchup with Giratina versus Dialga, I would say just go for the Shadow Ball. Your opponent already used one shield, so unless they want to be down to, 0 shields to 2 shields, they probably won't shield the Shadow Ball. And Shadow Ball is just going to do a lot more, and then, yeah, so it'll work out there. Yeah,
Okay.
that was good though.
Perfect.
Yeah, and Draco
Mhm.
Meteor, I personally probably wouldn't have used it, but it worked out too. So they probably thought you're baiting.
Yes. No. It
Anyways,
was a
but
mistake. It was a mistake. I
yeah.
should have bait. I should have made a bait.
It's okay. I mean, honestly, Master League, a lot of matchups can be determined by if you bait or choose not to bait too, and
Mhm.
if your opponent chooses a shield or not. And so that was a good situation where that played out that way. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, no, I think that's fine. All right, let's see the next one. Oh, okay, yeah.
3 bad leads.
That's not terrible, but okay, that's fine. Hopefully they don't have superpower. That's good. Mm, okay. Oh, that's not good.
Ugh,
Yeah. Yeah, just go straight for Shadow Ball.
almost. Uh,
Hopefully they don't have Dazzling Gleam on theirs.
yes.
This will still do quite a bit of damage though, so let's see. I think it's yeah, I think you can still win this. Yeah, you got this. Nice. Okay. Good job there.
Wow.
Um yeah, that was not a good yeah, I think if it was Dialga in the back, it would have been a little worse, but it worked out. That's Tokias. So a few things for that matchup. Yeah, so obviously not a great lead. And then you did good switching. So for Melmetal, something especially when you're using superpower. If you're using Rock Slide, it's not that important like against Kyogre or against Togekiss. But because whenever you use superpower, your attack and your defense is going to drop. You want to try to use it as late as possible. So what most players do is because superpower it costs 40 energy and you can have up to 100 energy total. What people will do is they'll charge up to two superpowers. So they'll have 80, they'll store up 80 energy, and then use superpower back to back. So they'll drop one and drop another.
Okay.
Essentially, if you drop the first superpower, the time it takes between your first one and your second one, you're going to take more damage than if you just drop them back to back, right? So a good way to figure because it's hard to know exactly how much energy you have. So it takes
Hmm.
five fast moves, five thunder shocks to get to your first one. But because of how the energy plays out, it takes you only four to get to the second one from that five. So what you
9.
do,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. So just count, yeah, just count
Hmm.
to nine thunder
Hmm.
shocks,
Hmm.
and then
Hmm.
just use two in a row.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that way
Hmm.
you'll stay in a little bit longer, but your opponent committed two shields, so there wasn't a way for you to win that. But that's not a bad situation to come out of. Yeah, I think,
Hmm.
and you also delayed it a little bit anyway, so it was only I think like one thundershock difference between your first and second one, so it's not a big deal there. And then so anytime you lose the lead, especially like a hard lead like that, um, and also that Giratina has a better matchup. You want to bring in the Giratina against the Heatran instead of Dialga. So technically, Heatran beats Dialga as well, on especially on even shields, because you're able to get to a Draco meter that's a little better. But yeah, so if you were to use your Giratina against it, because you know there's a Snorlax in the back, if let's say if your Dialga beats the Heatran, but you take a lot of damage, right? And um, if your opponent brought in Togekiss, it would have been a lot harder for you to win that because your Dialga would be taken out by Togekiss, or it would be close to it, and then you have a Snorlax against the Giratina in the back, right? So anytime you see a bad matchup off the lead, whenever you have a chance to get rid of that Pokemon you have that's losing to their matchup, the better, because that way you don't have to worry about Snorlax versus Giratina later. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
and Giratina in general has a really good matchup against um a lot of the Dialga counters too, like Heatran, Melmetal stuff. But especially Heatran because you're going to resist the fire damage and you're only going to take neutral damage from Iron Head. Resist the flamethrower, and then if they're running Stone Edge, you'll take neutral from Stone Edge. Stone Edge is probably the one that you have to worry about if they're running that
Hmm.
because it hits kind of hard. But some people run Iron Head because it's less energy. But yeah, so
Okay.
if you did that, you would have Dialga versus Togekiss in the back, which is
Hmm.
definitely doable because you had a they have shields down, so you'll be able to land Iron Head. But yeah, I think you
Hello. Okay. Mhm.
So we're just waiting on Caleb to rejoin.
Okay.
Just give a moment. I'll gonna message him, see if he forgot it was frozen or something. Frozen. Yeah. Okay. Looks like Caleb dropped off completely, but he should be rejoining in any moment right now. So, um, Caleb is telepathically coaching, but you feeling better? Like what Caleb's saying makes sense to you?
Yes, of course. It's a great learning. Great learning.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So he's an excellent coach.
I will have to rewatch the video because right now I'm sweating here. So
Don't be nervous. You're playing fine.
yeah,
So
I will have to rewatch later in order to take some notes and
yeah, no, absolutely.
but but it's very good, very good.
Yeah. I'm not sure Caleb was doing it on his phone or doing it on his computer. So it might be that his battery died. So
Okay,
he might just need to plug in or something. So we'll just give it a moment and then he'll come
okay,
back.
no problem, no
Come back.
problem, no problem at all.
The chat saying you're doing great so far. So don't be nervous and you should be totally fine. Okay. Let me reach into Zoom really quick. So he looks like he's coming back.
He sent a message.
Yep. He should be rejoining
Mhm.
any moment. Okay, yep. I'm just gonna let him in. Okay, yep. Let me just. Okay,
Hey, can
Caleb.
you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, sorry about that. I closed out. I had your stream going on in the background, but I think I'll close that out. I think it was overheating my computer.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem.
All right. Yeah. Did you catch everything I said towards the end there?
Yeah, I don't know where it's exactly was the point that you stopped, but I think I get the most of it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I think the big thing is, yeah, just counting those thunder
The
shocks or
the Thundershocks, yes,
yeah,
yes.
and then
Uh-huh.
breeding.
And the and I made the mistake swapping to Dialga instead of
Yeah.
Giratina. Okay.
Yeah. But it's
Mm-hmm.
okay. It worked out. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's take a
Next
look.
one.
Yep.
Badly again.
It's okay. Yeah, no need to shield. Good. Yeah, another good thing about waiting a little longer is your opponent will use their charge moves before your debuff too. So um, you'll take a little less damage as well. Huh. Surprised they just let that go. Interesting. Hmm. Good shield. Nice. I don't really have. Probably have a steel in the back. Probably metal maybe, or maybe Metagross. Oh yeah, Metagross. Okay, yeah. Oh.
Oh, this leg sucks. But
Yeah. Got that a couple times last night. Nice. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, you played that really well. Even with a bad lead too. I'm not really sure why your opponent stayed in that first matchup with Dialga because technically Giratina has a better matchup, but I think you made that you capitalized on that, which was good. I think I think it worked out. I don't know if you probably didn't need to shield your Dialga the second time.
The
So
second
even
one.
though on the second Shadow Ball from Giratina, you probably didn't need to use both shields. So you would have been able to survive it anyway. And that way you'll have a shield left. You'll be at a one shield deficit, so it'll be 1 to 2 shields, but you'll be able to still farm down the Giratina. You'll have a Draco Meteor ready, so that way you could just drop the Draco Meteor on the Metagross, and then if they don't shield, that's going to do a ton of damage. And from there, you can pretty much just almost fast move down the Metagross with just Giratina, um, uh, or they shield it, and then you'll be on even shields, and then Giratina will definitely beat Metagross one shield each. So yeah, so you probably didn't need to shield the second Shadow Ball just because if they had a Dialga counter in the back, you don't want that much health on your Dialga anyway, right? Because then they can farm you for more energy. Um, but yeah, I would say you could probably just drop the Draco Meteor as well. Even if you double shield, just drop it Draco Meteor on the Metagross. Just because if they don't shield, then you pretty much can win the game without using any charge moves from Giratina. And then if they do shield, then they'll be down a shield. And you could still win that 0-1 shield with Giratina. Yeah, and I would say for Dialga, um, there's two ways you could have played it. So you could have done what you did and just stayed in that matchup, which is not a bad idea because you didn't use Draco Meteor, so your Dragon Breath are still doing regular damage. Or you could switch right away to Giratina.
Giratina.
Yeah, because that way they can't farm your Dialga for some extra energy, because they're going to resist all your moves anyway. And unless you're using Dracometer, they could just get some extra energy. But you were ahead by so much by that point, it didn't matter. But just something to think about in a closer matchup.
Okay.
That was good. That was good. You played that well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then for Giratina as well, if you go into the Dialga versus Giratina situation, for Giratina, it takes 6 Shadow Claws to get to an Omnis win, and 7 to get to a Shadow Ball. So it can get tricky sometimes counting everything because there's so much going on. But if you like, I personally hate counting, but I know that whenever I do, I tend to be able to predict my opponents a little better. So just something to think about for matchups. Yeah, but especially if you run like Dialga into a Giratina like right off the lead and they don't switch out for some reason. If they're only getting to 6 Shadow Claws, you don't need to shield the Ominous win, right? So, yeah.
Okay.
That was good. Yeah.
Last one.
Yeah. Yep. Last one. Yeah. 3-1. So, pretty good set.
Oh, nice. This is a good lead.
Yeah, very good. As the first lead, you win the set.
Yes. He's not moving.
Yeah. Oh, he might have just lagged out. Oh, might as well just throw the charge moves anyway. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I think they just swapped in their own Giratina. Yep.
I lost that count. I will shield.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shield though. Oh, another Shadow Ball. I wonder this guy might be running Dragon Pulse on his.
I pressed the wrong button.
That's okay. Yes.
I want to switch and press the charge button. Try to bait him.
Oh yeah, you probably don't need to. He's out of shields. Yeah.
Ah, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. It's not a terrible situation. This could be a little tricky. Oh, that was smart. Yeah, that's smart by your opponent. Oh, nice. Very good.
That was awesome.
That was great. If this is superpower too, even better. Oh yeah,
Oh man, that was amazing.
yeah. That was on the first set too. Already sack swapping. Oh, nice. Okay. That's good play in the end. Very good play. I think you might have had it either way, but that's definitely secured your victory. All right. So very good. Especially play in the end. A few things. So in the first in the lead, um, you had a good matchup, and once your opponent switched in their Giratina, you could probably switch in your own Dialga. And the main reason behind that is because um, if you don't switch in your Dialga, then you're going to have to handle their metal metal in the back with your metal, which is kind of not like it's kind of a tricky matchup. It's much better to have your Giratina matched up against their metal because you for sure can win that one versus metal versus metal can be a little tricky. Um, so yeah, so if you do that, and then because once you take out their Giratina, they're gonna come with their metal. Um, once their Melmetal takes out your Dialga, your Giratina takes it out, and then they have Dialga, and then you have your Melmetal, right? So that way you kind of ensure that you're always countering your opponent every step of the way. Giratina versus Giratina is not a bad matchup, but you have a stronger matchup with Dialga versus Giratina. But yeah, other than that, it was you played that well though. Yeah, 100%
Sorry.
Litwig. I think you, I think you might have 100% Litwig. Yeah, let's see. Is that 100%? You have a lot of 100% stuff, so oh, that's awesome. First set. Wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice.
that's good. That's gonna be it's very good for raids, and I haven't seen the charts on it actually, Chandelier for the Premier Cup. That probably won't be good, but I don't know. It's interesting to have though. Cool, awesome.
Oh,
How do you feel about that first set? Feeling pretty good?
yes, very good. When you were off, um, I was talking about I will have to rewatch again in order to take notes with uh, more attention to. But it's been perfect, perfect. For
Good,
one,
good.
it was amazing.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot to play and also listen and and then like
Mhm.
trying to adjust right away. So, for this next set, if this is okay with you, I'll like give you some like guidance here, and be like, oh, okay, maybe bring in this one or maybe shield or don't shield here or there.
Sure,
Obviously you can
I
make your own.
will. I will play under your advice.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good. Yeah, I would say
Uh-huh.
for the most part, just play how you would play. But in
Hmm.
situations where if there's some time between like when you switch in some like if something fancy you have to
Hmm.
choose between two, I might just say
Uh-huh.
something. But
Um,
I don't want you to like not throw a charge move because I didn't say anything, right? So just play how you're gonna
okay.
play, but if there's some time for me to give some advice, I might say something. So
Okay.
and yeah.
I'm noting that you are maybe a second behind me, so I think you need to give your advice
Yeah.
as soon as possible. Okay.
Okay. Yep, for sure. Yeah. I'll try to do that. That's awesome though. Perfect lit wig. Okay, so it's good matchup. Stay in. If they bring in Dialga, just bring in your own Melmetal. Yep, so bring in your Melmetal. And then just charge up to 2 superpowers. For Melmetal, actually, what you can do is you could just wait for them to throw their charge move as well. Um,
Sorry.
oh, it's okay. That's all good. The main reason is because no matter what they have, you'll be able to survive it. Um,
Uh-huh.
but this is also not bad too because if they want to stay in this matchup, they're gonna have the shield. So
Okay.
if not, you have a full health Melmetal, so that's still pretty good. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so they're going to shield. So I would shield this next move because it's probably going to be uh Draco Meteor. and that'll take you out at this point after this main debuff. But no matter what, yeah. So this is good. They can't outpace you to another superpower, uh, and definitely not two superpowers. So you could just drop it. Yeah, good. Yeah, it's good that you farmed a little more, so that way you have enough. For whatever comes in next, my guess is probably going to be a Giratina. Yeah. And then okay, so their Melmo, not bad. Just throw a superpower. Um, they can't stay in this one too long anyway, because I mean you're debuffed at this point, but it's still going to do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, just don't shield anything. Just keep throwing the superpowers, and then
Shield.
no, don't shield. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then go in with Giratina. And yeah, you could just start using fast move. You don't have to throw a charge move yet, just in case he switches. Okay, yeah, at this point you could throw a charge move. Because sometimes they'll switch into like something else, so that way you could drop a charge move on the next thing. Yep. Good. Yeah, Ominous Wind's fine too, because your opponent's already debuffed, so it's going to do decent amount of damage. And then if they don't switch out, it'll give you more time to farm. So they blocked it. Yeah, and then just use a Shadow Ball. Oh, that's fine too. Was this Shadow Ball or Ominous Wind? Okay,
No,
that's fine.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was switching to Dialga real quick.
You are pretty behind me.
Oh, no worries. Sorry. Yeah,
Sorry.
it's all good. Yeah. So this situation, I would just farm down this Giratina. Oh yeah, I see your screen's like catching up now. Yeah, this is good. And then I would say just throw the Iron Head. It's fine. Yeah, there's no way they win this one. Good. Yeah, so even if they take you out right here, you'll have an Ominous Wind in the back. They actually had to drop another superpower too, so they're definitely. I don't think they'll get to it in time, but even if they do, it'll be fine. Yeah, no worries. And then honestly, I think 1 or 2 Shadow Claws should be enough at this point, but they don't have anything. Oh, Rock Slide, interesting. Okay, well that's probably the smarter play. But yeah, you're fine. Yeah, just just Ominous Twin. Good, nice. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize I was a little behind there. Yeah, for that situation, what you could do, the only thing in the last part is against their Kirishina, because you already had a Shadow Ball ready, you could just throw that Shadow Ball and then switch straight away to Dialga. Because they had shields down, and then that way you don't need to spend any shields on Dialga, and then you can just charge up to probably Draco Meter, or actually I would just do whatever you did before, and then just save your last shield for your Giratina, because I think you were a little lower on health at that point, so 1 Rock Slide might have been close, but that way you'll definitely ensure that your Giratina beats their Melmetal. But that was good. That's good. I'll try the next one. Yeah. Yeah, you've been playing actually a lot of people with the same team as you. Actually, now that I think about it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. A bad thing. Okay, good.
Another one.
Yeah, maybe another one, but it's good. That way you get a good rhythm to this composition. Yep, and then Melmetal. Good. Yep. And you could wait for them to use a charge move. Yep. Don't shield. Even with Draco Meteor, and just drop the superpowers from there. Good. Yep. Nice. The other good thing about taking the Draco Meteor is if they come in with a Giratina after, they can't farm you very long. Okay, this is fine. So drop a superpower and then just charge up to another one. If they hit you with a charge move, just shield it. But they're gonna have to commit like both their shields to even come close to this, and you should be fine. Yep. So worst case scenario, if they shield this as well, you can just go in with your own Dialga. Okay, they don't. All right, yeah. So you're in a really good spot. Yep, and just drop superpowers. Nice. Yep, and then just come in with Giratina after this. You still don't need to shield the rock slide. So yeah, just let this go and then just bring in Giratina. Yeah, you don't need to shield the rock slide on Giratina yet. Unless they stay in for this. Yeah, and just go straight. Yeah, oh, that's fine too. You could go Shadow Ball as well because it's a little more energy efficient move. And their shields are down.
I think I have already pressed Ominous Wind.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah. Especially with shields down, Shadow Ball is definitely a good way to go. Or if you're just, yep, yeah, just go Shadow Ball. I don't know if they're quitting or what, but yeah, you're in a really good spot right now. 2 shields to 0, and you still have Dialga in the back. So if they have Dialga, oh no, they already used their Dialga. So if they have Giratina in the back, you definitely have it. Even I think worst case scenario would be probably like a Rhyperior or Togekiss. I don't know if they're lagging or just gave up, but oh, Kyogre. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just go straight for Shadow Ball. I don't know if they're just lagging really hard or what, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, and just you probably just go straight for another Shadow Ball, and that should be game.
My goodness, the lag is
Yeah.
terrible today.
Yeah. Well, honestly, sometimes if your opponent's lagging really hard, you see that on your screen
Yeah.
too. So yeah, at this point, just go straight Shadow Ball and take out your opponent.
I think maybe people are pushing to finish strong the season and lots of people playing. Maybe the
Yeah.
servers. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Everyone try and get the Pikachu Libre. That's good.
That's it.
Nice. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good. I mean, a little lag, but you on your opponent's end, but you still would have won that pretty comfortably.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if they switch straight into Kyogre there, even though your Giratina beats Kyogre, you'll want to switch in your Dialga because that way you don't have to. You can avoid worrying about Dialga versus Melmetal later, right? Because if the Kyogre gets your Giratina low, then it's a little bit harder for you to beat the Melmetal later. But that's good. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, very good. Very good lead. Yeah. I would let's see what they switch in, but I would probably switch Melmetal in. If it's Kyogre, I would switch in Dialga. Oh, they're staying in. Interesting. You probably don't have to shield this, so I would let it go. Rockslide does a decent amount of damage, but it's you're resistant to counters. Yeah, I would just start throwing the Omnis Winds. See what they do. I'm surprised they're staying in this matchup actually. Yep. Yeah, just throw another one. Yeah, that's good. So they're either going to shield. If they shield this and throw another rock slide, you could also. Oh wow, interesting. Oh, and the boost, nice. Yeah, yeah, just stay in. um,
Sorry.
that's okay. That's okay. That's all good. That's not a bad day. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. I think you actually made a good call there by switching out because now you have, yeah, just throw superpowers at the C-Tran, and then what you're gonna do is come in with Giratina, because Giratina is gonna have a good matchup against Heatran, and then you'll save the Dialga for their Dragonite in the back. Yeah, yeah. Even though you have the boost, and that's a mistake that I think a lot of people make is sometimes they force themselves to stay in because you have the boost.
Shoot,
Yeah.
shoot,
No,
shoot.
don't shield, don't shield.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, yeah. Go Giratina. Yeah, and just use Ominous Wind. This will be good. Unless they shield this, don't shield whatever whatever the Heatran throws out. Yeah. So if they throw a charge move, okay, you're good. Yeah. Just yeah, you can just go straight Dialga at this point. Or just use whatever charge move you have. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, at this point you could just shield. You honestly don't even need to throw a charge move. Oh, Draco Meteor even. Yeah. Yeah, don't even throw a charge move. Just use fast moves. So the main reason I say this is because you can't get to 2 Iron Heads anyway. So just shield and then just fast move down. The reason behind that is if you use a charge move, it gives them a chance to get in another fast move in, and they're going to shield anyway. So that was good.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, that was actually really good what you did. I think my advice actually would have been worse is staying in that matchup and
Every
a lot of
time I
people.
see a Dragonite, I run
Yeah.
away with
No, no,
Giratina.
no. Yeah, no, that's a good call. Because a lot of people what they'll do is they'll get a boost on the Giratina and then the opponent will bring in something that's going to counter the Giratina like a Dragonite or a Dialga or Togekiss. And even though you're going to survive a little longer, what ends up happening is you might have a worse matchup in the back. So like, Heatran would have done really good against even if your Giratina almost beats the Dragonite. Then you bring Melmetal, but then they have Heatran, and Heatran does really well against both Melmetal and Dialga, and he had both shields too. So that would have been
Okay.
I
Mhm.
think you made a good call there. So good. Awesome.
Okay.
Let's keep the ball rolling. That's weird that they didn't swap out their Machamp actually, but
Mhm.
I guess they have. I guess it's tricky because if they swap Dragon Knight, then they lose their own encounter. Yeah. Okay. Not good, but it's
This
fine.
I'm going
Yeah. I'm
Jalga.
going Melmetal or Dialga's fine. Yeah, Dialga's fine.
Sorry,
No.
sorry.
Dialga's fine. So
Mhm.
yeah, the only reason why I said Melmetal is because yeah, right here. That's fine too. Yeah, you could probably charge up to Draco Meteor. And what I usually do is once I charge up to Draco Meteor, I wait for them to use one superpower. Um, because oh yeah. I wouldn't shield there, but it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. I
Caleb,
wouldn't
I think you were. I will obey everything that you asked me to do, but I think you were a
delay.
bit delayed.
Yeah,
So
yeah. No worries.
when you are asking me to do the thing, the action I already have done.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's just let this play out and then I'll let you know
Okay,
afterward.
okay.
Yeah. Um, okay, well, it's not bad. It's actually not a terrible situation. Yeah, so bring in Melmetal. All right, this is. They probably have a flamethrower, so but you'll be able to survive it. Let's see how many rock slides you can get off. Oh, okay, that was a good switch by them. All right, yeah, just switch to your own Giratina. Yeah, this is a little trickier to win, but it's okay. We can. Let's see, they're probably gonna shield this, I assume, but maybe not. No, yeah. Even though they shielded, that was definitely the right play because um, if they thought you're baiting and let it go, then that's your only real chance of potentially winning. So that was still the right play there. Because if you bait and they don't shield, then there's definitely no way that you would be able to win this one. All right, no worries.
Okay.
So yeah, so a few things. Technically, I guess like bring in Dialga or Melmetal would have been okay. Um, the only reason why I said Melmetal is because if you bring in Melmetal, chances are you'll deal with the Togekiss much later on, and if that's the case, then hopefully shields are down so you could land one Iron Head. Um, but if you bring in Dialga, it's possible that they just stay in, right? So let's say if they stay in because they have a Dialga in the back or something to deal with the Giratina, they don't need to worry about it. Then and then they have, I don't know, let's say, so it was Togekiss. If they say I had like Togekiss, Dialga, and Giratina, then they could stay in, win that matchup with Togekiss by just shielding. Um, then you bring in probably Dialga, and then yeah, I guess either's fine. Now that I think about it, but the main thing
Okay,
for the
so
Dialga,
okay,
yeah,
but next time when a Togekiss appears, I'm opting for Melmetal, right?
um, actually, let's keep trying Dialga. I think Dialga actually is a better call.
Okay,
Yeah, the only reason
okay.
I'm a little stuck on is yeah. Yeah, I think the only reason I'm stuck a little bit is because I don't play Melmo myself. But yeah, no, I think Dialga is better because Melmetal is actually a harder counter. So I think you did fine there. The only thing is against a Melmetal matchup, I wouldn't shield because you're likely gonna lose that matchup anyway. But what I would do is with Dialga, and because you came into that matchup first, you have a little energy lead. Charge up to a Draco Meteor and then wait for them to drop a superpower before you use Draco Meteor. Because once they use a superpower, your Draco Meteor is going to hit a lot harder, and most players will have to shield, or they're going to just almost get their Melmetal taken out. It'll put it really low, if not take it out. Um, so yeah, so in that situation, and then there's no need to shield that because just like your Melmetal versus Dialga matchups, like they can't really win that. Matchup anyway. So yeah, so just take one superpower. You can survive one superpower just fine. And then right after they drop that superpower, you use the Draco Meteor. You have to click it kind of fast because they're probably gonna go for back to back. And as long as you click it before they get to their second superpower, you don't need to use any shields, right? Because if they use both superpowers right away, then you can't get off the Draco Meteor and they'll take you out.
Okay,
Unless you use a shield, right? So yeah, so the main thing
okay,
is in that situation, because if you're in a losing matchup and you're going to lose it anyway, best case scenario is you come out at least with one shield advantage. So even though they have the switch advantage, you'll at least be up 2 to 1 shields.
okay.
Yeah, but I think yeah that was yeah. I'm sorry about that earlier. That was the right call though. I think Dialga into Togekiss is better,
Mhm.
because that way you have Melmetal, which is a much harder counter to Togekiss in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's see about the next one. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I would just stay in this one and just play it out. Um, you have higher CP on it, so you might have higher attack. But like I said before, just charge up to the Super Ball, Shadow Ball, but use Ominous Wind. So this is an Ominous Wind.
Sh-
Don't shield this
Shield?
actually. Don't shield it. Yeah. So the reason why I say don't shield is because um yeah, and charge over Shadow Ball and then just use Ominous Wind. It's good to actually save a shield on a later Ominous Wind because if they get a boost, then that shield later is going to be better than early on, right? Okay, so that's good. And then now you can go. I would go Shadow Ball, or that's fine too.
Sorry, sorry, sorry.
That's okay. That's all good. The main reason this is fine as well if they shield. The main reason why I say Shadow Ball is because they might not shield and then you'll win the matchup. So they shield, so that's actually good. All right, now at this point, you can shield this, and then I believe you should be able to get to a Shadow Ball. So try to get to a Shadow Ball. Oh yeah, yeah, that's not good. But let's try to get a Shadow Ball anyway. Oh, I'm close. All right, yeah, I would go Dialga right here.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's all good. That's all good. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bit on a delay. So, oh my gosh, a double boost. Uh, not great. Yeah, I'll just yeah. Just swap to your Dialga. My guess is they might. Yeah, swap to your Dialga real quick. That's gonna be tough to win it.
I
Yeah,
tried. I
that's
tried.
okay. That's all good. A double boosted Giratina is not easy. It's pretty hard to deal with. Yeah. All right. Let's just go Dialga. And just don't even use a charge move because you need all the energy you can have. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, that's I would just it's drop the Draco meter after they use his charge move. Yeah, but it's hard to win this one. That's fine. Yeah, and then just go Draco meteor. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's just a hard matchup to win in general. Um, yeah, I think that's probably should just gone Ominous Wind because you couldn't get to Shadow Ball, so that was my mistake by saying going for the Shadow Ball. Um, but yeah, in that situation, because uh Giratina and just dragons in general resist electric, um, the thunder shocks won't do enough damage, and then with the boost too, the rock slides will be resisted. So you'll probably have to get off at least 2 rock slides to take out the Giratina right there with the boost, and then the double boost are just kind of impossible to come back from at that point. But I think best case scenario is you go in with your Dialga, and then just use Dragon Breath to take out their Giratina, and then shield a move coming in case it's Shadow Ball.
Okay.
But yeah, but that was fine. That was good. Still a winning set. Um, yeah, so I think if they didn't get to that boost, you would have easily won that lead, and you would have won that lead probably with the shield advantage too. So, so I think you played it well. Just the boost, unfortunately, is
Okay.
tricky to come back from. All right, I'll try to speak a little more in advance. I really
Okay.
keep forgetting about this delay.
Yeah, I think the delay is up around 1 or 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a big delay for this type of playing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
especially in Master League too, because there's a lot of
Yeah.
fast move damage as well, and
Yes.
so it's a little tricky. But yeah, I'll try. Yeah, sometimes I see it too because your screen will suddenly speed up, which
Mm-hmm.
is interesting. But all right. Okay. Yep. So switch out to Dialga. My
Try
guess
to
is
get
they'll
to the
switch out. Yeah.
Ironhead, right?
Yeah, let's see what they come in. Yeah, just go Ironhead. I'm surprised they didn't switch. So they're probably going to have to shield this. If they don't shield it, well, let's just see. They probably will shield it. Yeah, they're going to shield it. That's fine. Just keep going. Just stay in. Um, you probably won't get to the second one, but just try to get to the second Ironhead. You actually okay. Um, yeah. So if you shield this right here, this will force them into a situation where they're going to have to either spend another shield to win this. Um, and that's not a bad situation. If they shield this, you go in with Melmetal, just hit it with 1 rock slide, and then you'll be up a shield as well. It's not a bad situation. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just fast move this down, and then bring in Melmetal.
Wait the clock.
Yeah, wait the clock. Yeah, wait the clock,
Uh,
and then bring in Melmetal, and then I don't think they could get to a flamethrower. Let's see. Yeah, but I wouldn't shield anyway. Yeah, go straight rock slide. Good. Good. Yeah. I wouldn't shield the flamethrower even if it is one, just because um you want that shield for later. Okay. All right. So Giratina, I would switch to yours. Oh yeah. Okay. So go straight Shadow Ball. Just go Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball all the way. It's a little tricky, but it's fine. Yeah. And here just go Ominous Wind if you get to one. If they just don't shield this. So what I'm going to have you do right here is charge up quite a bit of energy and just go Rock Slide. Don't go Superpower. Go Rock Slide. Yeah. So Rock Slide will, because you don't want to be debuffed against this Giratina. And then here at this point, you're just going to have to guess if they're going for, just farm it down. Just farm it down. Don't use the charge move. Good. All right. And then just drop Rock Slides right here. So this is going to be tricky to win, but essentially what you're going to have to do is shield the Shadow Ball. It's going to be a little tricky, but I think that's your only way to win this one. You have a slight energy lead. It's probably Shadow Ball. Good. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky, but you're probably gonna need about 3 rock slides. This might be hard to win, but either way, I think you played it as well as you possibly could. Oh, actually, one more might be able to do it. Wait, it's been close. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's probably gonna be a shot ball right here. Yeah, that's fine though. That's good. Honestly, the big thing is in situations where you lose the lead, there's only and they have a counter for everything in the back. Like, there's only so much you could do, right? But I think you played that really well with the circumstances there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I don't think there's too much that could have been done there. Yeah. All right. Okay. So
Togekiss is right. Melmetal, right?
Yeah. Yep. See how that goes. Let's see what they do. Okay. Yeah, just drop rock slides. At this point, I wouldn't spend any shields. Just let this Melmetal go. Just keep using rock slides, and no matter what they throw, just don't shield it. Afterward, I would come in with your own Giratina. Yep, that's fine. Actually, yeah, let's see how low this is. If you're able to put this Giratina pretty low, if you get one more rock slide, yeah, I would actually go in with let's go in with Dialga actually. That way you can just farm her down and oh, and the shield. Interesting. Okay. Not bad. Okay. For this situation, I would say just go in
Dialga.
Dialga, yeah, and just shield the Shadow Ball coming in. But don't use a charge move, or you won't even get to one. So this is probably a Shadow Ball, so I would just shield it. This way you'll have some energy to use against their Dialga if they bring that in. Yeah, just farm straight down. Yeah, don't shield this. It's gonna be Ominous Wind. I think. Oh, no, Shadow Ball. Okay, that's fine. Just keep going down. Farmer down right there. We didn't want to use that shield anyway. Okay, yeah. So right here, drop a Draco Meteor. Be a little tricky. And then switch straight to Giratina. All right, yeah. Don't use a charge move. Don't shield this either. So yeah, so at this point, what you're gonna have to do is land some Shadow Balls on this opposing Giratina. Oh, superpower, even better. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just keep going down. Yeah, drop a Shadow Ball.
Shield?
Yeah, you're going to shield this. Yeah. Actually, yeah, Shadow Ball's fine. Let's see if they shield this or not. They might shield this, but if so, that's kind of tricky to come back from. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just try to go for another Shadow Ball, but it's kind of a tough matchup in the back end. All right. Ooh, close. That's fine. Yeah. And just this one is hard to come back from, but that's okay. Let's see. So I think the only thing that could have done a little better, but this is actually my fault, is go for Ominous Wind, that last one. Because if you probably would have landed the Ominous Wind bait, and then you might have been able to get to that Shadow Ball against the Dialga. Would put it a little lower. Yeah, it still would have been hard though because their Melmetal can just hit you with a superpower. But yeah, that's just kind of a tricky situation because they had a counter for everything you had. But I think that's the only thing that we could have done slightly better. But that's fine though.
Okay.
You play well. Yeah, because if you came in with Giratina against their Giratina, even though you took 2 Shadow Balls, the problem is then they come in with their Dialga and then they save their Melmetal for your Dialga. So it's just one of the situations where they had something for you every step of the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, I think you have a good handle on your team though. So I'm surprised we haven't seen any Rhyperiors actually.
Yes.
But I think you've used your team well. All right. So Kyogre, this is good. Stay in. Yep. If they stay in here, just count the waterfalls to 10. Just to see if they're gonna try to drop a blizzard on you. Oh, okay, they're gonna swap out. That's fine. Go Melmetal. This is good. So yeah, Melmetal doesn't have a great matchup against Kyogre, so getting rid of Melmetal against their Dialga is good. Yeah, don't shield this, and then you can start dropping superpowers. I think this might be an Iron Head actually, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, you can start dropping superpowers once you get to 9. Good. Yeah, so they're probably gonna come in once you take out this Dialga. They're probably gonna come in with their Kyogre. You can just keep throwing rock slides. Main thing is just try to keep track of how many waterfalls they're at. So um, I think they got off 3 waterfalls right off the bat. So just maybe 4. So just try to count 2 additional. Oh, this is good. Okay, so that's fine. Just shield their next attack and then just drop a superpower. Or yeah, that's all good. Yeah, just shield this and then yeah, it's not a bad situation to be in. Okay, so I'm thinking they might have a Giratina in the back, so yeah, I would just bring in your 4, 5. Yeah, just stay in. Okay. Oh, okay, that's
Stay in?
yeah, I would
Sorry.
say stay. It's okay. It's all good. This is not a terrible situation because you still have Dialga and you're to bait him out. Okay. Oh, that's actually not that bad. All right, yeah, just go for Shadow Ball. Um, let's see. I would bring in your Melmetal after this. I can't remember how much health you have, so you're going to try to have to get to a rock slide as soon as possible for Melmetal. Yeah, just try to get to rock slide if possible. Oh, a little close. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, yeah, for this Tokus, just use your fast move. Just fast move it down. Um, I would say don't shield this. Yeah, don't shield this. That's good. I want you to save your shield because if that Kyogre is running Blizzard, then it's not good. And then at this health, go for Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor, yeah. Yeah, just go straight there and shield whatever comes out. Okay, yeah, just shield this. Even if it's a surf bait, it's all good. You're going to be able to take it out with Draco Meteor. Yeah. Oh, it's Thunder, so yeah, you would have been fine. But Thunder does a decent amount of damage, but definitely not enough to probably one-shot Dialga at that range. So it's good. Yeah, so I think in that situation, um, the only reason why I say don't switch out the Melmo, so just let it faint, is that way you maintain switch advantage. So if that Kyogre takes out the Melmetal, and because you're kind of low on health anyway, um, you can come in with your Giratina, and then they'll probably switch Togekiss at that point.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, they come in with Togekiss at that point. You could probably drop a Shadow Ball, or just switch your Dialga and then use an Iron Head, stuff like that. So, but that's fine. The only reason why I wasn't really concerned is because both Dialga and Giratina beat Kyogre, so I knew that you're going to have a good matchup one way or another. And in some ways, it's probably good that you were able to get the Shadow Ball off on Togekiss. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think in a situation where if your Melmetal had a lot of health left, it's not the worst case scenario to swap out. That we could come back in without the debuffs. All right. Yep. So just go straight Melmetal right here. All right. Let's see if they stay in or not. Okay. Okay. Garchomp.
This is terrible.
Yeah. I would say yeah, just drop the superpowers. I was gonna say just let a charge move go through, but if they're running Earthquake, then you won't even be able to get a chance to do that. So just drop the superpowers and just keep dropping superpowers.
Shield?
No, don't shield, don't shield, don't shield. Yeah. So if it's Sand Tomb, Earthquake's fine, yeah, because you weren't going to win that anyway. So now go in with Giratina and try to spam down this Garchomp. So the tricky thing is if it's running Outrage, so I would shield just because if it's outraged, it's going to do a ton of damage.
Ominous or Shadow Ball?
I would go Ominous Wind. The reason is because he has 2 shields and his health is kind of low. He went Earthquake right there, so that's making me think that he's probably has Sand Tomb with this Garchomp. Yeah, and then just and good. And yeah, I'll just drop another Ominous Wind. Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, yeah, go just go Dialga. Yeah, at that point. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Yeah, at this point you're gonna have to I would just use Iron Heads. Because they're up by so many shields. Yeah, this is kind of tricky. Yeah, unfortunately that's just unfortunate because he had a hard counter for everything. But I would say still, even though Dragon Pulse is much better than the Snorlax matchup, I think especially the way you're playing Dialga or sorry Giratina in the lead, I think it's still better with Ominous Wind, especially in those mirror matchups. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, just drop Shadow Balls right here. At this point against Snorlax, just go Ominous Wind and just go for the boost. You probably need like maybe 3 boosts, but it's fine. Yeah, I would just shield this. There's a chance the Snorlax isn't running Earthquake, but yeah, and then just go Ominous Wind here. Yeah, that's tough matchup, but that's fine. I think you played it really well. Yeah, I think so. That's a big thing with Master League in general is if you're pinned up against a bad matchup, there's only so much that can happen in the back end because there's only so many Pokemon that's relevant that you can use in Master League. So, so unfortunately, that's kind of a tricky part. But I think it's to oh outrage. Okay,
Outrage.
interesting. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's tough to win anyway. So it's okay. All right, so that's good.
This guy is a Togekiss fan.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see if they're opening a Togekiss or not. Hopefully not. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Right, just same setup. Go Melmetal. Yeah, this is it's a perfect gear Dialga too. Okay, so in this situation, charge up to multiple superpowers. To 2 of them, yeah, and then drop them. Yeah, that way you're not going to take. In this situation, I would not shield. Yeah, good. Yeah, so so whatever this Metagross throws at you, just don't shield. Because they're choosing to shield, your Giratina has a really good matchup against this Metagross. So let's just hope that your Dialga has a good matchup against what they have in the back. So don't shield this. If it's Meteor Mash, okay, Earthquake, that's fine. And then go Giratina. So they just drop. Yeah, actually, don't drop a charge move. Just
Shield?
charge. Yeah, you can shield. Yeah, so just farm down this Metagross, and then once they bring in their yeah, good. Once they bring in their Dialga, just go Shadow Ball. So they're probably gonna go, oh, Togekiss. All right, that's fine. Shadow Ball. I guess it did bring Togekiss.
Hey,
Right.
it must have to.
Yeah, and then just Shadow Ball again. Yeah. And then at this point, just switch to Dialga. Switch to Dialga right away. So here's how you're gonna have to win this.
Shield?
Yeah, shield this. Probably gonna might be flamethrower. Oh, H power. That's fine. Just use Dragon Breath. Just yeah, just keep using Dragon Breath. Whoa.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's okay. I think you still might have this. So what you need to do is land a Draco Meteor on the Dialga. You're still ahead on energy, but you're a little bit lower on life. Yeah, if you can't get to the, yeah, that's okay. That's all good.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so the main thing is, yeah, so for that situation, what you need to do is get to a Dracometer, and then that way you can
Yes. The
drop that.
only chance was I was afraid of dying there, but
Yeah, yeah,
there
yeah, yeah.
would be no chance. I should have gone to
Yeah,
Dracometer.
that's okay. And I think
Dracometer. Mhm.
one thing we probably could have done better right there is maybe stay in just a little longer with your Giratina, just a few more Shadow Claws. I think it'd make it easier to farm down the Togekiss. But at the same time, the thing I was concerned about is if that Togekiss takes out your Giratina, then they're going to just come in with their own Dialga, right? And so you'd be on even energy. So I want you to have a slight advantage on energy right there. So that's why you want go in with the Dialga right there. But that's fine.
Okay.
I think that was a tough situation. Man, we should have known too because he had the Togekiss costume.
Yes.
But it's all good. Yeah.
Okay. Another set.
Yep. I can do
Uh-huh.
it. I don't know how we're doing on Time King, but
Yes.
yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that set. Yeah. So that was a tricky matchup there too. But I think when the Metagross shielded your Melmetal, that was a good situation because that means that you're able to come out with a shield advantage right there.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think it was a good call shielding the Meteor Mash too because you would have probably died with the shield if you didn't shield it anyway. So mm. Oh, this is good. Yep. I assume they'll probably switch out to Dialga, so get ready to switch to Melmetal. And if they stay in, yeah, just keep going. Just okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. Melmetal. Good. 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 Yep. And then just wait for them to use a charge move, and then you can drop superpowers.
Wow.
Oh,
I pressed the wrong button.
that's
Sorry.
okay. I didn't know if you just want to bait. Yeah. Yeah. If you bait their shield, it's actually not. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. That's good. All right. Yeah. You're in a really good spot. Yeah. So don't shield whatever's coming out and then just drop oh, even better Iron Head. Yeah. Just drop superpowers. Yep. You probably could charge up a little more to the second one because they still won't be able to get to a Draco Meteor in time, but it's fine. Yeah, and then just go straight for another superpower.
Shield.
Yeah, shield this. Because you're debuffed. And yeah, and then drop superpower. Good. Yeah, so sometimes, I mean, throwing the rock slide isn't the worst scenario. Usually, superpower's a safer way to go, but like I said, Master League is pretty bait dependent. Yep, and just go superpower whenever you can here. Yeah, don't switch out. Okay.
No, I
Yeah.
made the same mistake again.
That's okay. That's all good. It's not a terrible
Ah,
situation because you have energy on your yeah, let's see what they just shield what's coming out here. For some reason they're not switching out. So it's not terrible because you have energy on your Melmetal. Okay, yeah. And then just throw a Shadow Ball at this Kyogre. And then try to hit it with an Ominous Wind. So after this Kyogre takes out your Giratina, go in with your Dialga. And then just farm it down. Don't use any charge moves. And then try to hit the Metagross with oh well, you might even take this out. Yeah, so depending on how this goes, either way, just go in with Dialga. Okay, yeah. So go in Dialga, and then try to just land an Iron Head if you can. So they're going to have to go Earthquake here, so it's going to spend all their energy. Um, what you're going to do is once you hit the Iron Head, ooh, yeah, you can't shoot. Yeah,
Yes, sorry.
yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, just try to go. Ooh, I don't think that's that quick. Yeah, that's tough. All right, just go Superpower. At this point, you should have one charged up. It's gonna be a little close. I didn't realize that Metagross had so much energy, but oh, good, nice, nice. Yeah, so not the worst case scenario because you had energy in that situation. So if you didn't switch out, you would have Metagross against your Giratina, and then you'll be able to lock in your Dialga versus Kyogre. So I think the way you
Yes,
played that out worked out. Yeah.
I have to memorize this because I think it's a bit instinctive.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
see a Metagross go to Giratina,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. So no, it's okay. It's okay. I mean it was good that when you switched, you're able to use a charge move to force their shield at least. And then Giratina actually has a pretty solid matchup against Kyogre too. But yeah, I think the main thing is sometimes it sucks to see your Pokemon get taken out when you know you have a better matchup. But essentially, what you want to do is just make sure you're staying ahead of them in the switch advantage, right? That's the most important thing sometimes.
Yes,
And the
yes.
good thing with Melmetal is because you use at that point you use two superpowers. So they can't even farm you down that for that long. So they won't be able to gain that much energy. So that was good.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's a very, very good tip.
Yeah.
Yes, very good tip.
I mean, it worked out with the rock slide there though. So but yeah. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. That's good though.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Callow, little Superman fan. All right. Yep. Just go straight Melmetal. Let's see how long they stay in this for. Just stay in, yeah, and then wait for them to drop a charge move. Oh, why are they not using charge move? Yeah, okay, and then just drop superpowers. Drop one. Oh, thunder. Interesting. Okay, drop one, and wait just 1 second. The only reason is because in case they switch out to like a Giratina or something, you don't want to drop your second superpower right away. You will go straight for rock slide. Okay, so he blocked it. Not bad. All right, now go for another superpower. Trying to I don't know why they're not switching out here actually, which is kind of interesting. Oh, another shield. Interesting. Yeah, just keep going superpowers. There's no point in you shielding, so don't shield anything they're doing. And then once they take out your Melmetal, just go in with your Dialga. Yep. Dialga. Don't shield. Don't shield this. The reason I say don't shield is because they don't have Draco Meteor because they use Iron. They use. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Okay, this is good. Just land in Iron Head. Once you land the Iron Head, I would actually let's see. Yeah, just you could probably just arm it down.
Shield?
No, don't shield. Don't shield. Just use your Giratina. Yeah. Giratina should be able to fast move this down. Yeah, so 1-on-2, but their Dialga has lower health. And then just try to get just Ominous Wind. Ominous Wind's good. Yep, Ominous Wind. But that's fine too. Sorry, I think I'm probably behind. And then let's see what they have in the back. Oh yeah, this is good. Yeah, just go Shadow Ball, and then just shield everything coming from this Melmetal. Ooh. Okay. Let's. All right. So, oh man, some bad lag. All right. So Shadow Ball. Oh. Oh no. All right. Let's try. Let's go for another Shadow Ball. It's gonna be close. Yeah, I think one rock slide will. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Close. Yeah. Yeah. Go. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. Let's see. Uh. Okay. I mean that was honestly just lag at that point. There's only so
The
much you can do there. Yeah.
the leg killed
Yeah.
us.
I know. I'm sure everyone
uh,
watching knows what that feels like too. I'm sure your opponent was
mm,
probably very surprised there. Yeah, that was good. I think I don't think this would have changed the outcome of the match, but so in that Dialga versus Giratina matchup in the end, just go Omnis Wing because it was low enough. You don't have to go Shadow Ball. And so when I said earlier, charge up to a Shadow Ball, but then use Omnis Wing. So that's really mostly just for situations where you need a bait out a shield. But if your Omnis Wing's enough to take him out, then just use Omnis Wing right away. You don't have to stay in that matchup because the Dragon Breath damage is going to do quite a bit against Giratina. Um,
okay. Mhm.
okay, yeah. So switch advantage. So especially for Master League. This is for anyone watching as well as Rodrigo too. So Switch Advantage is particularly important for Master League because there's only so many Pokemon that people are pulling from, and so people usually have very set like archetype of Pokemon. So they have like Giratina, Melmetal, and Dialga, or Dialga, I don't know, Rhyperior and um, Melmetal and stuff like that. So there's only so like they have combinations. They're not going to run like 3 dragons and stuff like that. So the reason why switch advantage is usually really important is because if you line up your counters against theirs, which is very likely in Master League, you can probably win every matchup. Now the main thing is if they have a counter for everything you do, then there's only so much you can do, right? And so in these situations where switch advantage essentially means that you have the heads up on, you have a leg up on them. So if they switch, then you can switch, right? If you switch and then they can switch, then you don't have switch advantage and they have switch advantage over you, right? And so that's not good because if you switch first and they can switch second, they can just switch to something that beats your Pokemon, right? And then if you have switch advantage, it's good because then you could lock in their Pokemon with something at hard counter. So like Snorlax versus Giratina, terrible matchup for Giratina, but if you have that switch advantage, you can do that, right? Versus um, if you're on the other side. Um, so I would say certain Pokemon that you use in this situation, I think Rodrigo's done a good job of this. Is let's say like he goes into Giratina into Dialga, right, and he switches into Melmetal. Melmetal's a good switch because Melmetal can often force shields on your opponent. If you safe switch like a Togekiss, it's not usually a great Pokemon to switch into because if you don't have switch advantage, you're switching first. They bring in Melmetal, or sorry, Melmetal, a Metagross, a Heatran. There's no way that you can get a shield from your opponent, right? So the best case, the worst, so best case scenario is you can win back switch advantage. So you have a Pokemon that potentially can win it back. Something like Dialga might be okay in some situation if you land like a Draco Meteor, but Master League's a little tough sometimes in that category. Um, but if you can't win switch advantage, you want to at least try to take away one of their shields, right? So Melmetal is good for that. Like if you switch into Togekiss, you can't really take away any shields because a lot of times you can't get to the charge move in time, or your charge moves won't hurt the Pokemon they're using. So that's pretty much the importance of switch advantage. Ensuring that you're just always one step ahead of your opponent, essentially of like what you can maneuver your Pokemon around is very important. Um, yeah, so hopefully that makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, that's good. Let's try the
Next one.
next one. Yeah, very unfortunate with the lag there, but
Terrible.
I know. It's still close though, even with the lag. So that's
Yes.
saying something in terms of how far you had. Yeah. So the fact that they committed 2 shields so early, having that double shield for Guillotine to end was very useful. Okay, good matchup. So they probably will switch to Dialga. So just get ready to switch to Melmetal. See what they do. Just count the surfs or waterfalls. It's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they might be going for a blizzard, so just get ready. If they go for, I think 1 or 2 more waterfalls, they'll be at blizzard. Yep, yeah. I would shield this. It could be a blizzard. If it's a surf, then there's no reason for you to shield the next thing. Oh, blizzard. Okay, good. Yeah. So yeah, and just I'll just throw ominous wind. Yeah. So especially in the Kyogre matchup, yeah, it's very important to just count the waterfalls because it's a pretty big difference. Yeah,
Yes,
and
yes.
yep, just go ominous. Good. All right. So whatever they bring in now, I would just stay in. It might be a Dialga, and that's fine. I would stay in that matchup because then you have
Man, the
your
legacy.
yeah. Oh, dang. Yeah. I would just fast move the Kyogre down. Yeah. I wouldn't shield this. There's no way it's going to be a blizzard. It's probably going to be a surf. Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, just fast move this down. And then oh, Dragonite. Yeah. Just drop a charge move. Oh, that's fine too. Okay. Yeah, just try to go. Yeah, just go superpower right here. I had to probably bait out some shields. Okay. Go rock slide for this next one. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so you have some energy on Iron Head, interesting. Yeah, just go superpower. And then you have some energy on your Giratina. So I would just go. Let's see what they shield. Okay. Yeah, try to get to another superpower. Wait out the clock a little bit. Okay. Um, go Shadow Ball on this Heatran. When you come in. I think you have Shadow Ball, right? Yeah, go Shadow Ball. They won't be able to farm you for much. See if they shield it or not. Hopefully they don't. Oh, okay, yeah. And then just go in with your Dialga. This is a little tricky. They'll probably get to a flamethrower, unfortunately. Yeah. So don't use a charge move on this. Okay, yeah. Use charge moves against this Dragonite, but yeah, sure. How do you want me to do that, King? Right. Yeah. Let me try that. Okay, I'll send you.
I can send you. I can send you. I can show my.
Yeah.
I'm not a famous person. No, there's no problem. People adding me. You can add me and send. It's good that I get a gift from you.
Oh, for sure. Actually, let me see if I don't know if I have a gift.
Okay.
Actually, let me check real quick. Uh,
Did you get it?
yeah, I have a gift. Yeah, yep, I send you.
Mhm.
All right, so I have a slight advantage because I know what you're using, but that's fine. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, I'll send you a battle real quick.
Mhm.
Oh, probably should have said the best buddy, best sign. All right, I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in with what I was using before in Master League. Oh yeah, I can see the delay difference now. Right. Okay, that's a good bait. Yeah, that was a good call right there.
It was a lesson learned. Try
Yeah.
to bait it.
Oh, nice, nice, very good. Oh, I guess putting me in a tricky spot here. That's good. Yeah, so that's a good call right there too, because superpower does neutral to Machamp. So I'm a terrible matchup. Yep. So this rock slice do a decent amount of damage, but it's not worth shielding at this range, and you have 2 shields up, so it puts you in a very comfortable position.
Ah,
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
yes, I'm tapping. Yes, I'm tapping. I'm tapping between the buttons. It's not the.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's all good. Yeah, so
It's a big mistake.
I'm stuck on my hand too. Yeah, it's okay.
It's
Yeah,
lagging
I mean,
here.
yeah, same.
I don't have.
Calm down. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have quit KO at that range. I
Yeah.
thought.
But I think the other thing is because it's your last Pokemon, you can't get rid of the debuff. So in that situation, you want to just Iron Head anyway. That way you can maintain the damage, right? But especially in that situation, because you're able to do enough, you don't have to. You don't have to use it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think you played the.
I died with the 2 shields.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, the reason why so that's for you, Rodrigo, and also anyone watching too. For in situations where you can't. So for me to make my charge moves useful against you, I had to get a 3 charge moves right with Metagross, and that likely wasn't possible. So it's better for me to just use fast moves and not use any charge moves. Because every time I use a charge move, you'll likely get additional fast move in. When I'm using that charge move, right? Like sometimes when you see when you're using a charge move, it shows an animation of a fast move coming in on your side from your opponent, and so that could be the difference between you getting to another Iron Head or not getting to another Iron Head, right? So in that situation, like sometimes you might see your opponents do that, and it's not because they think they're definitely gonna win without charge moves, but they just know that they can't get to enough charge moves to actually get rid of your shields.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if you farm down my Machamp right there, that would have been good. And then you have some more energy with Dialga, and then if you use Iron Head on my Dialga, I think you would have won because your Dragon Breath would do more damage, and so would all the Iron Heads. But
Okay.
yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I'll switch up my team a little bit, and then do one more. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
up a
Yes.
little higher.
Two mistakes here.
Well, it's all good.
Mhm.
It's all good.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. The advice that I learned with you, King, the open the window at the beginning of the match when you have a good lead, it's very good. Very good. Hmm. Hmm. Yes.
All right. See what happens here. Okay. So this is a tricky matchup for Melmetal because you don't want to take an Earthquake or Superpower either. So it really depends on, you know, what moves that your opponent has to in terms of potential for baiting and everything too.
I think it's 12, right? Yes, I
Yeah.
counted correctly. Mm. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would save your energy here. That way. Yeah.
No?
So
Dragon Claw.
yeah,
Okay.
that's okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So even though Dialga does beat Giratina here, a good thing to do is just throw in your own Giratina because you know that Snorlax matchup's not going to be good in the back end. So you want to just like preserve that. Um, you want to you want to get rid of your Giratina essentially to avoid having to go against my Snorlax, right?
Iron Head? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Hmm. Hmm. Was it the right move?
yeah.
Yes. Uh, I
That's okay.
count 12.
Yeah. Well, also, I just used one, so I won't have enough energy to throw another one. No, actually, I'm still a little bit away from it, so I think it was a good play. Good, nice. That's good. Yeah, I don't think the wild charge changes are live yet, right? I'll have to give it a shot. But yeah, no, that was good. So I think that was good advice by King too, in the sense that because I switched in my Pokemon later, so usually, like I said, you want switch advantage, but because I took so long to switch out my Snorlax and bring in my own Giratina, that means that you can switch out your Melmetal faster. And it was also good advice that you were holding on to your energy instead of throwing another superpower against my Snorlax, because at that point, because or sorry, a rock slide against my Giratina, because at that point you already used two or maybe three superpowers against my Snorlax, and so your rock slides won't have done much damage anyway. So it's much better to swap it out and then have that energy later to deal with the Snorlax. So you were able to take out or use two superpowers on my Snorlax towards the end, which is pretty important right there. So yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right, let's try one more. Yeah, let's
Okay.
try one more. Yeah, yeah, or just farm down too if you can. Yeah, yeah. The only time you shouldn't farm down if it's like something where you think they're close to another Archwolf. Yeah.
Yeah, forced to. Okay, didn't shield. It's totally fine. You kind of have to shield here. Let's see if it's a bait. It is a bait. Okay, that's fine. You can beat him to the superpower. Oh no, you can't. Okay. Okay, I would shield again. Then build up a little bit of energy, and then he's already expended his energy. Then just rock slide here. Oh yep, yep, rock slide, perfect. Oh yeah, that's fine. Superpowers.
Wow.
It's totally fine. And he's probably gonna come back in with Melmetal, and then superpower him. Just superpower him a bunch of times. He has two shields, which is really tricky, but yeah, which is tricky. It is very tricky. Superpower him again. Yep. Okay, yeah. I would immediately superpower. I think you have enough for one more, so just immediately press it. Oh, he switched out. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Go. Oh man. Okay, you're in a very tricky situation right now, which is fine. Okay. Go into Dialga. You don't really have a choice here.
Iron Hat or
No, just I don't really just Dragon Breath him. Like you're not gonna be able to take more than one shield, anyways. If this is an Iron Head, you're gonna survive it, and just keep Dragon Breathing him down. Oh, it's a Drake. Oh, that's fine. Draco Meteor is fine. And then okay, yeah, just try to. Okay, this is tricky. Man, this is tricky. This is tricky with the two shield matchup. He's probably gonna Draco Meteor you. Oh, Iron Head. Okay, you'll survive it. Okay. Oh, he has energy in the back though. on his Heatran, so there wasn't really much you could do here. You could, I guess you could have threw it, and then we probably had enough. Yeah. Okay, that was a tricky matchup.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
the big thing there is the Snorlax and Melmetal matchup is really tricky because it's kind of bait dependent on both sides. Like in some ways, if you bait a rock slide and I shield, then you have a significant advantage, right? But at the same time, if I bait a body slam, also superpower Snorlax are also tricky too. But especially even Earthquake, um, if some Snorlax users might know is you can survive 2 superpowers without shielding, and then at that point you're double debuff, so you're kind of forced to kind of shield a lot of situations, and then um, I think usually you could get to a 3rd superpower before I get to the Earthquake, but because I switched in my Snorlax, I was a slight energy lead against you, so that's why you couldn't get that superpower before I dropped the Earthquake.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, like Master League, there's a lot of matchups where, especially on the switch in and certain matchups like Snorlax versus Melmetal, it is kind of bait dependent on both ends and kind of how you read that situation too. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, I think
It's
it was tricky.
it was a lot of lessons learned here.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you just complete your set, go to the
Sorry, I
go.
completed the set.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. That's okay. That was good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the reason why I switched Dialga into your Melmetal at the very end is because because that way I have a slight energy advantage against your Dialga, right? And that way like I could get to that Draco Meteor before it doesn't matter because I had shields, but if I didn't, that's important in that situation too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all good.
Yes.
Okay,
Ah,
this
the
is a pretty solid
Hyperion.
matchup. Yeah, yeah, definitely stay in because Rhyperior has a good matchup against both of your Pokemon in the back. So just get ready in case they switch. But there's a good chance they might stay in this matchup. If they stay in, it's not okay. Yeah, so that's you go Snorlax. Yeah, I would go Dialga or Melmetal.
Dialga.
Melmetal's fine. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The only reason why I say Dialga is because Dialga has a really bad matchup against Rhyperior, and so you'd be getting rid of that matchup. But also against Snorlax, it's a little you don't have to worry about the baits as much, you know.
mhm.
Um, so right here, it's possible they're running Superpower. So, but they're running by themselves. So that's actually a good call right there. Um, yeah, this is kind of tricky. So this is a little tricky in the sense that you're going to need a lot of superpowers at this point because you're debuffed. So you're going to need probably at least 2, maybe 3 more superpowers. Um, I would shield this and then just drop, or just not shield. That's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, just go Dialga at this point. Um, and because they're running Earthquake, just I would if you're you might be able to just farm this Snorlax down actually. Okay, so yeah, go Giratina now. Switch real quick. All right, and then just use Shadow Ball. Good call right there. They either lose both shields or you're going to be able to almost take out this Rhyperior. Okay, this is good. And then shield this. It's probably a Rock Wrecker, and then you should be able to fast move this Rhyperior down. So don't use a charge move. Yeah, just keep using this. Yep. Good. All right, and then I would just drop Shadow Ball. It's probably gonna be Snorlax. Yeah, just use Shadow Ball. It's not a great matchup, but you'll be able to do some damage. Okay, so this is a little tricky. Okay, yeah, if you get another Shadow Ball, get another Shadow Ball. Yeah. Don't shield if it throws a charge move. Good. All right. So they probably have a Dialga in the back. And if that's the case, just stay in this matchup and just do whatever you can. Just don't shield anything, but oh, okay. Yeah, just drop Ominous Wind and then switch to Dialga right after this just so it can't farm your Giratina any longer. Yep. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Right. Yeah. Drop a Draco. Hold. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So the only thing I was gonna say is hold on to Draco Meteor a little longer because you still have a shield, so that way you can shield and do more non reduced attack damage. But this is good. You're in a good spot. Yeah. Good. 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 And then just shield this, and then yeah, you should be able to fast move this down. Nice. Oh, and they went for Earthquake too. So yeah, definitely no way they can get to another move. Nice. Good. Good. Yeah. Good. Well done. Yeah. So I think so. The only reason why I recommend switching Dialga in, or not the only reason, but one big reason is because Rhyperior has such a good matchup um, against Dialga. You just want to get rid of your Dialga in that situation. And if most people probably would be running a Dialga in the back, and in that situation, your Melmetal would be a better matchup. But Melmetal is not a bad matchup against Metagross either. It's not good, but it's not terrible. Um, but yeah, so and also because as you can see too, the Snorlax and Melmetal matchup is really bait dependent sometimes, and because Snorlax is so tanky, you need to debuff yourself a lot to get rid of it, unless you're able to bait out Shield with Rock Slide. And honestly, if you charge up to 2 superpowers and just drop a Rock Slide instead, most Snorlax users will probably shield the first one, unless they
Hmm.
know that matchup really well too. Um, so yeah, but that
Okay.
was but that was good. And it was a good call to not shield the body slam. Because it was definitely too quick for Earthquake. It might have been close to superpower, but um even Snorlaxes that run superpowers tend to charge up to 2 superpowers before they use them too. So I think that was a good call
Hmm.
by you to not shield that body slam.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's try to finish in great style here.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Dion.
Yep. Yep. So in this situation, I was go Melmetal. Because they're probably going to switch out this matchup with Snorlax. That way you have Dialga against it in land. Hold on to a little bit. See what the okay. Yeah, just drop rock slides. Just only drop rock slides. Um it's not worth shielding this one, so don't shield anything. Just drop as many rock
Hmm.
slides as you can, and then afterward come in with your own Giratina. Hopefully we could draw a shield, but they might not shield. Once you come in with your own Giratina, um, and take out their Giratina, don't shield this. It's fine. Um, yeah, because you're not going to be able to outpace it anyway. You should be able to survive this with a little bit, yeah, and then just keep dropping rock slides. You might be able to force a shield here, which would be good. And then once you come in with your Giratina, once you take out their Giratina, switch right away to Dialga because they're probably gonna come with their Snorlax. Okay, yeah, don't shield this if they drop a charge. Because they probably have enough for another. Oh, Shadow Ball, interesting. Um, yeah, come with your Giratina. Okay, now go with Dialga. Yeah, this is good. So they just switch lock themselves in. In this situation, yeah, that's
Shield.
I would not shield. Oh, Earthquake. Okay, sorry, I didn't think they had that much energy. Um, yeah, I would shield the
Now I
next
have to
thing.
shield.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I didn't realize they had. Oh, I forgot they charge up quite a bit of energy against a Melmetal. That's my bad. Yeah, I would just yeah, Draco Meteor. Yeah, let's see. If they don't shield this, you have a decent shot. Oh, okay, the shield. That's fine. All right. Don't shield this. Although it's kind of yeah, that's might not make a difference. Yeah, just go Shadow Ball. Um After this Shadow Ball, actually just go Omnis Wind. You're gonna you you're gonna need a boost, yeah. So might as well just go for the Omnis Wind. And then they're probably not going to bait right here, so just shield the Earthquake that's coming in from them. Yeah, it's a little tricky. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so I
No,
didn't.
no. But I counted. I counted the number, and I didn't think it was he was able to land an
Yeah,
earthquake. I thought
yeah.
it was. I think it's 12, right? I
Um,
didn't. I
I
think
think
it's
it's
12 for
more
earthquake.
than. Yeah, for
No,
earthquake
12.
it's
No, 12. No, it's 22.
22.
22.
Yeah, yeah,
22. Yes,
22.
22. Yes. Uh-huh. Great League. Yes.
Yeah, but I think he has to
Great
finish
League.
this last one, right? Oh, you could. Oh, okay. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, cool.
No,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Just claim
uh,
that one.
man, I don't know anything about Great League. It would be a.
That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, do you have
Okay.
second moves unlocked on your Pokemon?
Let's
Yeah,
go
let's
out
take a
here.
look. Yeah,
Any odds?
let's take a
Yes.
look real quick. Yeah, just so that So the difference between Great League and Master League, I would say, is Master League, a lot of Pokemon will survive long enough for you to switch out sometimes. For Great League battles, they tend to go by a little quicker. Um,
Okay.
okay, so nice. All right.
I think this.
Oh, okay, you have a pretty solid lineup actually. Um, yeah,
This
let's.
number, this only for you to know, this Great League. Then this is the number for the PV Poke ranking. Okay, so Register is number one, Azumarill is number two,
Yeah,
and
okay, okay,
okay.
that's
If
smart.
you want to, there's
Yeah,
some.
absolutely. Yeah, uh, let's check the move sets on the Registeel, Azumarill, and Altaria. Okay, good. Let's see the Azumarill. Okay, good. And then let's see. Okay, nice. Yeah, let's use those three and see. It's a pretty standard line, but it tends to
Mhm.
work pretty well. Um.
You are anti-meta guy.
Oh, what?
You are the anti-meta guy.
Oh, I know, but
Anti-meta guy.
let's start with the basics though. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So.
I put
Oh,
this team.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yes,
recognize that team. I was like, that looks like one of my teams that I ran before.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, if you
I'm
use that team before and you're comfortable with it, you can use
no,
that.
no, no. I never used.
Oh, okay, never use. Okay, okay.
I wrote it down to use later.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, let's try yeah,
So
just set
you.
this team. So the good thing about Registeel is for the most part you'll have a pretty solid matchup. Um I would say yeah, you could lead Registeel and
Mhm,
um you want the Altaria for any fighters or grass Pokemon. Um,
mhm,
so if you go into this matchup and if you see a grass Pokemon right off the bat, I would stay in
mhm,
that matchup because if you switch, so it depends on what the grass Pokemon is. If it's Venusaur, definitely stay in. If it's Meganium, definitely trickier, but I would stay in for a little bit because if you switch to Azumarill, then they're going to beat you. But if you switch to Altaria, then they're going to bring their counter right against your Registeel. So let's see. Actually, I'll change the order up a little bit. Start with Altaria. Altaria might be a better one.
mhm.
Start with Altaria, and then I would bring in uh let's bring in Azumarill for safe switching, right? So let's go with
Mhm.
that. Yeah, so if you lose a matchup with Altaria, then go in with Azumarill. Oh, do you do that? I do it in the middle. But yeah. Yeah, whichever one you're comfortable with. Do you usually safe switch in the middle or the right side? How'd you go?
I never thought about it, to
Oh,
tell you
okay.
the truth.
Well,
Caleb.
yeah, yeah. I think as long as you know
Okay.
exactly where they are,
Uh-huh.
that's a good point. I don't
Okay.
know. I always do middle for some reason, but
So.
yeah,
Mhm,
yeah, yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if it's yeah, if it's if you go into a Zumro lead,
Mhm,
I'll just swap in your own Zumro. Um,
mhm.
yeah, I wouldn't swap Registeel into that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Be prepared for a terrible play here. Okay.
it's all good. It's all good. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So if you go in and the matchup is neutral, so if it's like another flyer, if it's
mhm,
not Altari, just stay in. If it's a Skarmory, um,
mhm.
Skarmory is actually tricky depending on what kind of lineup they're. Okay, this is
No,
not good.
this is
So yeah,
terrible.
so switch to a Registeel. All right. So no matter what this Bastion does, just charge, and then just throw a Focus Blast. Yeah, don't shield this. Don't shield this. It's fine.
Mhm.
You'll be able to survive it. It's going to be a Flamethrower. And just throw a Focus Blast. Oh, they did quick switch. Wow. Okay. After this, just throw. Oh, this is tricky. All right, just throw Flash Cannons, and this player's not bad. I would shield the first charge move coming in, unless they throw it right away. They're probably gonna try to hit you with a Hydro Pump. Um, actually, just let this
Shoot,
go
right?
through. Let this go through. Let this go through. It might be a Hydro Pump, but that's fine. Yeah, it's Ice Beam. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Good. And then just throw another Flash Cannon. It's not a bad situation. So the main reason why is because you need to use your Altaria to take out their Zumro. It's going to have a terrible matchup with the Bastiodon, and so you want to at least be able to use your Zumro Altaria for something, right? Yeah, they're probably going to bubble you down. That's okay. All right, and then bring in your Altaria, and then I would say don't shield this. Don't shield it. It's going to do a lot of damage, but you want to have a slight shield advantage because you're going to have to take out Bastiodon. Oh, play rough. Interesting. Yeah, that's fine. And then just go for a sky attack if you can. Okay. That's okay. Just
Shoot.
I would don't shield this. Don't shield this. Yeah. Okay. Now right here, go on your Zumro. Um, I would throw the ice beam once you have it. Don't shield
Now I
this.
shoot. No.
Uh, I wouldn't shield it. Yeah, it's ice beam. Yeah, yeah. And then now you could actually farm it down more. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay. No matter what this thing throws at you, shield it. So I think this is super effective because of the bug typing. You might be able to get to. Oh, actually, maybe not. Okay. Yeah. Just go for another ice beam. This is tricky. Yeah, that's tough because he had a kind of cross poison. What the heck? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much this damages Garventulus actually. Bastion's a little going to be kind of tricky. That might be hard to take out, but oh yeah, just shield this. Yeah, this is a tough matchup in general.
The leg. The
Oh,
leg.
yeah, that's okay. That's all good. Yeah, that was a tough opening in general. He had a tough matchup against you. Yeah. So the main reason why I didn't want you to shield. It didn't end up mattering anyway because the opponent had a Galvantula in the end,
Mhm.
but um because you're already down one Pokemon, and then so that Zumro was kind of already pretty low, so you were able to probably farm it down with your Zumro unless you're dropping Play Rough. But and then you'll have a good matchup against a Bastiodon, but the main thing is you don't know what they have in the back, and so it might have been an Altaria, which would probably be the best case scenario. But if it was a grass type, you definitely need at least a shield advantage to stand a chance. It still would be really hard, like if it's a Meganium or like a Venusaur, but or Tropius, but you because you have Ice Beam, you can threaten it with the Ice Beams. But if you have the same amount of shields as a Meganium or another grass type, in most situations you're going to lose anyway, right? But yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let's try that again though. I think that was wasn't bad. It was just a tough matchup. Yeah, Bastion. No, people don't bring very often in Great League, but in certain matchups, it's very strong.
Mhm.
Um, I personally bring it, but I don't.
Same team.
I don't. Yeah, same team. Yeah, same team, same order. I think is good. Also, like it was tough too because they caught your focus blast with their zoom roll, unfortunately, but that's just unlucky. Yeah, they timed it really well. All right, this is good. Stay in this matchup. It's actually very good. Because this is going to be Stunfisk has a good matchup against your Azumarill and Registeel. Don't shield this. You don't need to shield it. I would go straight Dragon Pulse. Sky Attack's going to be resisted. Yeah. So unless they stay in this matchup for really long, you don't need to shield really anything. Yeah, just go straight Dragon Pulse. I don't know if my screen's slower. I think my screen's just a little slow. Okay. Good. All right. Yep.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm on delay, so I couldn't see what was going on.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's fine. Yeah.
a lag.
Yeah, it's okay.
A lag.
Just farm down. Yeah. No worries. You'll be able to survive anything that comes in. So just farm her down. You'll have some energy for the next thing. Yeah, don't worry about it. He's gonna just throw a discharge. Yep, just farm down. He won't be able to get to another one. All right, and then let's see what the next thing is. But okay, yeah. You can throw a sky attack. If he tries to farm you down.
Man, I never did this.
Oh yeah. Flying is annoying. Yeah, you probably don't have to do much. All right. You just go for another sky attack. Good. Potentially you could have gone to a Dragon Pulse, but if you use a charge move, then maybe not. But it's fine. This puts you in a good spot. Okay, perfect. Yeah, just let this go, and then bring in the Registeel. Registeel's gonna have a really good matchup against this Skarmory, and then yep, and so they might
Flash
switch.
Cannon?
No, go Focus Blast. So yeah, Meganium. Okay, that's fine. This is actually not too bad. Stay in this matchup and just throw a flash cannon. Yep. Good. They're gonna shield right here, and then don't shield what comes out because you'll be able to survive an earthquake. Yeah, you should be able to survive this. So they might try to bait you. Let's go. Yep. Perfect. All right, and then just go flash cannon. Yep. And then that's pretty much game. Yeah, you can shield this. Might as well shield this. And then that way, you'll it's good. You'll probably have that's actually good that you shielded it because that would have been a tricky matchup with Zero. But now this Skarm is going to be forced to use energy against your Registeel. And so for a Registeel, just I would just go Focus Blast. You probably could actually go Flash Cannon too. It doesn't really matter at this point because your Zumro's full health and can take it out. Sky Attack. Yeah, just go. You could just go Flash Cannon or Focus Blast. Either's fine. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, either way, you're going to be able to take out this Zumro with just one Ice Beam. We'll be able to do it if this doesn't take you out. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then just go Zumro and the Ice Beam. Yep. Nice. Good. Yeah. So in that lead matchup, because Altaria is dragon part dragon and part flying, it's only going to take neutral damage to electric. And the Stunfisk I think had mud shot, so it's doing like almost no damage at all with its fast move against your Altaria. So you pretty much can just Dragon Breath and Dragon Pulse pretty much the whole way through. That's good.
The IVs, PvP IVs for this Registeel, I think it's not that good.
Oh, it's okay. Honestly, it's not the worst case scenario because Registeel, if you have a mirror matchup with a Registeel versus another Registeel, you're gonna want a slightly higher attack to get off the charge moves, or you just have to land a bunch of flash cannon baits to win that one. So it's okay if it's not like you know, like perfect
Okay.
PvP IVs. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try that lineup again. Yeah, I actually lost to someone using the lineup you had set that I created recently. So I don't know if they saw my video or they just made it themselves, but it's never fun to lose to your own line. All right. Okay. So this is pretty good. Swampert. So stay in this matchup. And they're sorting me out. Okay, yeah. In this situation, you could drop a sky attack. Drop a sky attack. And then right here, I would just go in with your own Azumarill. Yeah, going with your Azumarill. Good, good, good. Don't shield. Unless they're running play rough, you don't need to shield anything coming out, and just go straight Hydro Pump. There's probably gonna be a Hydro Pump. Oh, play rough. Okay. That's fine. Just go straight Hydro Pump. Let's see how I play this. I would. Oh, that's interesting though. Who wants to play rough?
The phone is lagging. It's making
Yeah,
me missing the bubbles.
that's okay. Yeah, I would shield this play
Shield?
rough. Yeah, shield this play rough, and then try to get another Hydro Pump. They already shielded too, so. Ooh.
Shield as well?
No, don't shield this one. Let this one go. Oh, perfect. They're trying to bait you too. Yeah, that's great. Go Hydro Pump. Oh, what are they? Skarmory. Oh, interesting. Okay. For this situation, just go bring in Registeel. Yeah. Oh, perfect. And they shielded. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, just go sky attacks. Don't shield this. Yeah, I would yeah, so don't shield this situation. Just use straight sky attacks. You'll probably lose this matchup, but that's not a bad thing. Because then you'll be able to come in with either Azumarill or Registeel, depending on how much health is left on this, and farm down the Skarmory, and you'll still have a shield advantage. Yeah, just use sky attacks. Don't worry about shielding. Yeah, just let this go if it hits you. All right, that's
Bring
fine.
the
I'll bring in Registeel. Yeah. Charge a little charge past focus blast and then use one flash cannon. Yeah, tank this, that's fine. Let this go through. Charge a little bit more actually, and just use a flash cannon. Just a little bit more. See what they do. Yeah, use a flash cannon. All right. If this is probably gonna be Swampert coming in. Swampert, you're going to need to hit with a focus blast. Yeah, go straight focus blast. Right. It's fine.
shield?
Shield this. Yeah, shield this. And go focus blast. Hopefully, okay. Go focus blast, and then I don't think this is enough to KO. So after this, switch straight. Let's see. Let's see how much it does. Yeah. Just stay in. Stay in. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's not a terrible situation. Yeah. So the good news is their Azumarill. Oh, this is good. You'll be able to survive this. Yep, that's fine. Just go straight Ice Beam. I don't think you'll be able to get to. Actually, listen, I don't know if you will be able to get to Hydro Pump. Might as well just do that chip damage. Yeah. Yeah. This is good because their Azumarill doesn't have Hydro Pump, so he can't hit you with everything he's going to hit you with is going to be resisted. So just go straight Flash Cannon. Yeah, you'll be able to win this. Yeah, he's going to have to hit you with Ice Beams, and it's not going to be able to do enough. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, and just go straight Flash Cannon. He can hit you with another Ice Beam, and you'll be fine. Oh, God, clock. Yeah. Nice. Good. Oh, that would have been terrible if the time ran out right after the next Ice Beam. Nice. Good. Awesome. Well done. Yeah. it was tricky because most Azumarill aren't running play rough, and so because so that's why I asked you to drop the Sky Attack, because if they were running Hydro Pump and Ice Beam, there's no way they could win that matchup unless they shield all your Hydro Pumps and you get baited with a bunch of Ice Beams. Yeah, so that was a good matchup, and then because their only counter really was their Swampert for your Registeel, right? Yeah, that was well.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
How do you feel about that one? It was a little tricky back and
No,
forth.
yeah, it was very interesting.
Yeah.
Man, I would like to thank you so much for the lessons.
Yeah.
As I said, I have to rewatch again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, very much. King,
Yeah,
thank you
absolutely.
as well. It was no, I'm free. I'm free. I thought I heard you saying that you were out of time. Maybe
No, I'm good. I'm good.
no, I'm good as well.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I appreciate the compliment though. You can still compliment me midway. That's fine.
Ah, uh,
Yeah. Let's try that lineup again. I think that's good. Yeah, so it's a very strong lineup. It is pretty meta, but I mean it does well for a reason. The big thing is when you run into kind of anti-meta lineups, that's when it gets kind of tricky.
okay.
Yeah, like that first one, like Bastiodon, like people don't usually run Bastiodon too, so like a little tricky. Okay, this is good. I would stay in this matchup for sure because this Ampharos is gonna be able to probably beat your definitely your Azumarill, but also your Registeel. I would actually charge up to a Dragon Pulse.
Shield,
Yeah,
shield.
shield this. Yeah, it might be a Dragon Pulse. No, Thunder Punch. It's fine. Charge
Which
up to a
attack?
Dragon Pulse. Charge up to a Dragon Pulse, and then use Sky Attack. Yeah, use Sky Attack. Yeah, shield this. And then use Thunder Punch again. Interesting. Yeah, Sky Attack. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, my bad. Okay, well they didn't shield it. That's okay. It's not terrible. Yeah, just go Sky Attacks right here. Yeah, I didn't even think about the lack of Dragon Pulse right there. Yeah, so the only reason why I said go do it after Dragon Pulse is because I guess it's Shadow, so it doesn't matter too much. But sometimes people try to preserve their Shadow Pokemon that hit really hard too, especially in the opening. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, go Registeel right here. Yeah, and you don't have to really wait out the clock because there's no switch timer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Just keep using it. All right. Okay. Now use the Focus Blast. Focus Blast real quick.
I pressed.
Yeah.
I swear that I pressed.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Focus Blast right here. If they don't shield it, good, but they might shield it. Let's see. All right, and then bring in Azuma right after this. It's not a terrible situation. Oh, they didn't shield. Good. 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 Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. No worries. This is not going to do that much damage. And then just use Ice Beam. They either burn their shields, or it'll just be a kind of a weird matchup. Skarmory. Yeah. Ice Beam right here. Be tricky. Yeah. So, oh, they shield. Okay, that's good. Yeah, just keep using it. Actually, bubble down. Yeah, don't use Ice Beam. Don't use Ice Beam. Don't use it. Yeah, yeah. Good, good, good. Now use Ice Beam. Yeah, now use Ice Beam. Nice. Yeah. All right. If you're able to switch to Registeel once that switch timer's up, try to switch to that to get out of this matchup with Azumarill. All right. That's fine. You're going to take this Sky Attack, and then your timer should be close to ready. Yep. Yeah, you switch Registeel. Switch Registeel. Good.
Focus
Farm up a
blast.
little extra. Yeah, farm up past the flash cannon. Yeah. Farm up just a little more and then drop a flash cannon. Because that way, because the Sky Attack's not gonna be enough. All right, just a little more. All right. And then you can use Flash Cannon. Yeah. Yep. And then I don't think you'll be able to get to a Focus Blast in time, so just use a Flash Cannon on this Wish Cache. It should be, yeah. It should be low. And then if they use their charge move on you, oh yeah, you got this. Yeah, it's fine. You should be able to take out this, yeah, with just bubbles, and then you're good. Yeah, or ice. Yeah, if you have Ice Beam ready, I think you use your energy on the last one. Yeah. Oh, oh. Is this enough? Yeah, it's gonna be very close. I think very close. Oh, nice. Good. Oh, nice. Awesome. Well done. Very well done.
Wow.
Well done. Wow. Okay. Yeah, well played. So, yeah, that's a good way to come back right there too. In that matchup. Nice. Awesome. Look at this. You're about to go 4-1 in your Great League, even though you don't play Great League.
Yes.
That's good.
Sorry?
Yeah. Yeah. What King's saying is mostly like Great League. It feels a lot faster, right, than Master League. Like you have a
Okay,
little less.
okay. Yes.
Yeah, keep on your toes a
Much
little bit.
faster,
Yeah.
much faster. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little less bait dependent too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
all right,
true.
let's try this line again. Okay. Not a terrible matchup. Just stay in this matchup. Haunter's not going to be able to survive too long. My guess is they might have a Registeel and a Zoomer on the back. Yeah, and then just use Sky Attack once you have it ready. I would shield
Shield?
this. Yeah, I would shield it. Might be a Shadow Punch. It's fine. All right, and use Sky Attack right here. Let's see if they shield or not. If they do shield, okay, yeah. At this point, they're probably gonna use another charge move. I would shield it and then just don't use the charge move. Oh, good. Even better. All right, nice. All right, they might if they bring in a Zoomer, I would just stay in that matchup. Yeah, just stay in the matchup. Just use Sky Attack. Just use Sky Attack, yeah, and just stay in right here. Yeah. Just maintain that switch advantage.
Shield?
No, don't shield. Just let this go. And then after this, just bring in your own Azumarill. So they might have a grass. If they have a grass, use yeah, just get ready. See if they go for a switch or not. Let's see what they do right here. Okay, my guess, yeah, don't shield this. They probably have Registeel in the back. If that's the case, you should be able to win this. Oh, play rough. All right, just go Hydro Pump. What's up with all these? Play rough. Azumarill. Yeah, Hydro Pump. After this Hydro Pump, switch into your Registeel. Because their Azumarill can't beat your Registeel, so with any moves they have. So just go here. And then if they have a Registeel, you have an energy advantage. Yeah, don't use the charge move yet. Just keep charging. Charging. All right, yeah, use Focus Blast.
Shield? Shield?
Yeah, you could shield this. That's kind of tricky. Let's see what they do here. Okay, so this is gonna be close, but see how it goes. Okay, this is good. All right, for next one, charge up to Focus Blast and use Flash Cannon. Use Flash Cannon. We're probably gonna be able to draw a shield from them. Yeah, just use Flash Cannon. Oh yeah, that's gonna be very close. All right. Your switch timer is close to finishing. Charge up as much as you can, and then swap. Yeah, swap to a Azumarill. Swap to a Azumarill right after this. All right, go. No. Yep. Good. All right, this is fine. So what I want you to do with just stay in the let's see if they're probably gonna swap out. All right, and then that's not too bad. Try to Yeah, let's see. Okay. I would say, yeah, just use the hydro pump. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Actually, I was gonna say, actually, yeah. Go. Just do nice. Yeah. Don't do any. Or oh, it's fine. Okay. Probably still have this. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, just go flash cannon right here. Yeah, sorry. So actually, what I probably should have told you to do right there is go ice beam, because that way you can charge up to a flash cannon or a focus blast with your registeel, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why King was saying undercharge. So in that situation, even if you had enough for a hydro pump, just do like get to like nice or stuff. Or honestly, if you didn't tap any circles, it still will probably do enough damage. That way, you kind of want to purposely lose that so that your Registeel can do a few more lock-ons and get to a focus blast or a flash cannon in time.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that was my bad. I should have just told you
No,
to do
no,
it.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's a tricky situation. I don't know why everyone's running play rough. That's terrible. But
Yes.
yeah, let's
Yes.
do
For
it. We can do it.
me.
Oh, that's max. Okay,
Oh, no, no, no.
all
We
good.
made because I haven't played today, so we did 5 sets here.
Okay, awesome.
It's 5, right?
I guess we did. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
uh,
yeah. 2 sets Great League and 3 sets Master. I think so. That's
yes,
good.
yes, yes.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, a lot of info. So, and I know it's probably hard to play and like and hear advice while playing at the same time, especially because I'm a few seconds delayed too. So, but I
Uh-huh.
think if you have time to rewatch some of the video footage and stuff, and that could be definitely very helpful.
Yes. No, it was a great experience. Thank you. Thank you very
Yeah,
much
no
for
problem.
both of you. Oh, I'm very happy with the lessons, and I will try to rewatch and learn more. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
definitely. Yeah, thank you too. Thank you for being a willing to learn student.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about my mistakes. My
Oh, it's
English
all good.
mistakes as my
I
English
make mistakes
mistakes
too.
as
I made
well.
mistakes just giving advice. So
No, no,
No,
no. I
no,
think
no.
it's not really. Don't worry about the mistakes that you made or the games you won or the games you lost. Think
Yeah.
about like the lessons that you want to take from here, right? So
Yes.
like
absolutely.
tapping a little higher, trying to switch out a
Yes.
little faster, being like cognizant of matchups. I think you got a lot, at least from the beginning to the end. I think Caleb really ingrained the lesson of like maintaining switch advantage. And like
Yes.
if you apply maintaining switch advantage, you're gonna win a lot more games. So I think
Mhm.
and as well, I think you're the type of learner that you're gonna be able to rewatch this and then be able to soak
Mhm.
up even more information. So I think
For sure. For
Caleb,
sure. Mhm.
you'll be able to listen to Caleb and give him like take in all his advice and apply it to your future games. So I think that was really good.
Yes. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, and don't worry about the mistakes and all that stuff. Like
Okay.
I make so many dumb mistakes while I play, but again, it's not about that. So I think thank you very
Yes.
much, Caleb. Thank you,
Yeah,
Rodrigo,
Okay.
thank you for inviting me. It was
participating in
fun.
this. And
Thank you.
we're gonna go ahead and raid somebody. Let me see here. Who should we raid? Caleb, you gotta get on the stream game.
Oh yeah, I know.
Whenever you're
I know. I got it. I know everyone's hopping on too. I'm gonna be a late bloomer there.
okay, let's raid iFelici. I haven't raided him in a while. I think he's doing some forest.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff content.
Yeah, he does. So we're gonna go ahead and check him out. If you are a subscriber to this channel, don't forget to use those omans and yeah, show him some love. And thank you again, Caleb and Rodrigo. And yeah, this video will be up on YouTube. I realize that I actually can't post this to YouTube till 24 hours later, but it'll be available the next day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks everyone.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.